Welcome back. This is a yoga sequence for cyst, endometriosis, myomas, and for overall female health. You can do this sequence alternately with other sequences if you have any menstrual problem, hormonal diseases, or if you are suffer from menstruational symptoms. Please see which asanas are beneficial for you, practice those, and if you find difficult any of the asanas, then just skip them. So let's start in child pose, and from child pose slowly come to cobra position. See that you're moving vertebra by vertebra and your body makes little waves. Start to let go of rigidity in your body. Exhale, come to child pose. The movement is directed by your sitting bone. And inhale slowly vertebra by vertebra. Come to cobra position a few times dynamically. Now you can stay in cobra position and push one and the other hip bones towards your mat. Feel as the psoas muscle is lengthening. Now come back to table 4 position, and from here slowly try to make rounding movements with your sitting bones. For female health, it's very important to make space between the sitting bones. The sitting bones and the sacrum from bed moving postures and from bed sitting postures and from stress, they can be dislocated. And with these asanas, we're giving symmetry, we're bringing back symmetry inside the body. Meantime, you're doing the round with your sitting bone. See that you're doing waving movements with your spine. Meantime, all your joints are activated. Feel as the unnecessary nerve stress and emotional stress from this waving and rounding movements releasing from your body. Next, come to little puppy position. Bring your hands forward. Try to push your spine inside the body, meanwhile making space between the sitting bones. You can flex your toes and see that you're lengthening. Make space inside your body and just breathe. With each inhale, you're making big space in the body. With each exhale, releasing the used air from your lungs. And slowly come back to tablecloth position, and we will rest in child pose. From child pose, come up to our first Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, sitting bones looking toward the sky. And intermediately you can bend one leg and the other leg. See that your spine is straight. And now we will start with the waving movements. Try to feel your bone power, the gravity, not just using your muscles. See that you're pushing with the ball of your feet against the floor. And the ball of the fingers are strong as well and grounded. Spread your fingers wide apart. Make some waving movements, move vertebra by vertebra. And after, slowly we will start with rounding movements with the knees. Make big circle with the knees, legs are bended, and try to find your hip and thigh connection. If it's difficult for you in Adho Mukha Svanasana, you can do it in tablecloth position. We want to bring the synovial fluid to our hip joints, which you should do every morning, so the hip joints will be more healthy. 4 in one direction, 4 in other direction. And you can do it in tablecloth position, which is a modification, or in Adho Mukha Svanasana, and do it in both legs. When you are ready, just slowly come to plank position, and from plank position we're going to 8-point asana. And from 8-point asana, bring one leg up. It can be straight or bended. And inhale, slowly release the leg, come to cobra position. Reach with the crown of your head, back of the neck is long and released, relaxed, and a few times dynamically cobra position. Feel as your hip and the legs are grounded, the tailbone is looking towards the heel. And a few times you can, in cobra position, you can do waving movements to release the tension in the spine. Pubic bone, navel directed up. And after slowly come to Adho Mukha Svanasana. We will repeat it for the other leg as well. Come to plank position. From plank position, 8-point position. Knees and chest touching the ground. Other leg up, straight or bended. And after slowly release the leg, come to cobra position. Ground with your hip and with the legs, and slowly twist to one side and the other side. If you can, look on your heels. And a little bit you can bend your leg, heels towards the sky. Feel as you're narrowing your hip area. Tailbone is looking towards the back of the knee. Pubic bone and navel looking up, psoas muscle lengthening. It's very important to narrow our hip if we want to give stability and if we want to flush out the toxin from the body. Now come to Ardha Chandrasana, and from here dynamically move back and forth, directed by your hip. The distance should be just right between the two legs. The heels are grounded. Inhale, raise your spine, raise your hands, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bring your hands to your sacrum and try to narrowing your sacrum, the hip area. And now slowly a mild back bend. You can place your hands either on a brick or you can place your hands on your heels and inhale and a mild back bend while keeping your legs and your hips very stable. Exhale, slowly bend forward, a mild twist. Bring the inner elbow and the inner knee, inner shoulder close to each other, a gentle twist in the spine. And after, slowly come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring your right leg up straight, bend the knee, heel close to the buttock, and place your sole to the ground behind your knee, the back knee. Inhale, come to Kamatkarasana, old wild thing. Push your hips up to the sky. See that there is power in the legs and in the hip. And exhale, turn to inverted Trikonasana. Feel the power in your trunk, in your hip area and the leg area. And slowly come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And let's repeat it on the other side as well. Inhale, leg up, bend the knee. Place your sole behind the front leg. See that there is power in your legs. And try to narrowing your hip. Push your hip up to the sky. Inhale, come back to the middle, inverted Trikonasana. Activate all your joints and breathe equally. And inhale, slowly come back to the middle. Now let's do Ardha Chandrasana to the other side as well. See that both legs are firm and grounded, and the movement, dynamic movement, is directed by your hips. Try to open your psoas muscle. Inhale, slowly raise the hands up. Exhale, place your hands into your sacrum and see that you narrowing your hip area while lengthening your spine. You can do namaskar at your spine as well. And inhale a mild back bend. In back bend, you keeping your core active, your spine lengthening, and the back of the neck straight and relaxed. And exhale a mild twist. Slowly come back to the middle in Adho Mukha Svanasana. And from here we will do shoulder opening and also bringing space into the body. Come to your forearm. Forearm should be parallel with each other. And from here, first you can bend your leg and just push away the mat with the ball of your feet. You can stay with both legs on the ground. It's a variation, it's an advanced variation if you want to raise one leg straight and the other leg straight. Feel what's the effect on your abdomen and on your hip area and the muscles of the leg for this asana. You can stay as long as you wish, and when you are ready, just stay in child position a few breaths. We were working hard with our wrist, so if you want, you can interlace fingers behind your back and a little bit just move the shoulders back and forth, releasing tension in the shoulders, in the arms, and in the palms. Now slowly slide forward, come to your abdomen, and we will continue with Dhanurasana, the bow position. In bow position, grab your ankles. It's very important to flex your feet, bring energy to the ankle joints, to the knee joints, and push your ankle against your palms so the shoulder and elbows are also straight and activated. And slowly come up to bow position and swing a little bit back and forth. You can do it approximately 6-8 breaths or longer. It's very important that continuously you narrowing your hip area, pushing your navel and your pubic bone up while tailbone looking towards the back of the knee. When it's ready, just relax for a few breaths. Breathe into the back muscles. We will repeat it next time as well. Inhale, slowly push yourself up. See that there is symmetry in the legs, there is power in the legs, and a little bit you massaging your abdomen, you opening your psoas muscle. And if you want to make more strengthening asana, then you can make straight one leg and one arm for a few breaths, and after other leg and other arm. Just breathe equally. Feel that there is a power in your leg, in your hips, and in your core. And exhale, slowly release the position. Come back to child pose. Your sitting bones are activating. Make space between the sitting bones. You can make space between the knees as well. And after back bends, it feels good, a little bit twisting. So twist to the right. You can make namaskar with the hands. Release the tension in your spine after the back bend. And after, twist to the left as well. slowly come back to the middle, to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Raise one leg up, and after come to Ekapada Rajakapotasana, pigeon pose. In pigeon pose, you can always move a little bit to the right and to the left. Feel that the weight is equally distributed between the two legs, and depending on your practice level, if you practiced a lot and your hips is even, then you can bend the leg and grab your ankle with one palm or with the other palm. Or you can do an advanced position with a rope. You can see it on the video. Place a rope around your ankle and come to an advanced back bend position. Upper arms should be parallel with each other, elbows looking up to the sky, and meantime doing the asana, feel that there is a grounding effect in your hip and in your leg, and there is power in your feet and in your legs. And after slowly bring the legs forward, try to push your abdomen against your inner thighs and slowly straighten the leg, heels looking to the sky, releasing tension at your hamstring, the back of the knee and the middle of the calf muscles while keeping your joints and your spine active. Feel that you're moving towards your leg. You are not dropping back to your hip area. After, come to Matsyendrasana. Inhale, strengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Be always twisting opposite hands and opposite legs. And now slowly bring your chin back to the middle, and from after, release the chin to one armpit and the other armpit, releasing tension at the back of the neck. And slowly come back to middle, and from here strengthen one leg, and with the other leg grab the knee and grab the outer edge of the feet and releasing tension in the piriformis muscle. Now come to half Gomukhasana, two knees on each other. See that you're grounding with your sitting bones, sacrum inside the body. Inhale, raise the hands up, stretch your spine. Exhale, slowly bend forward. Feel a gentle squeeze in your abdomen by lengthening your spine. Feel how you release tension at your pelvic floor area as well with each exhale. Now inhale, slowly come back to the middle, come back to downward facing dog, and we will repeat it on the other side as well. Inhale, legs up, exhale, come to pigeon position. In pigeon position, make little movements to release tension in the spine area, in the hip area, and also make your hip even. You can stay with the leg stretch, or you can bend your back leg and just grab it with one or both arms. Feel as your hip is grounding, and you can stay in this position, or you can practice the advanced position with a rope. Try to stay in your body, feel that all your joints are activated. Try to equally distribute the weight between the front and the back leg. Maybe you observe which muscles needs to be lengthening or strengthening to make the posture more correct. Now slowly release the asana, bring the legs forward, push your abdomen to your inner thighs, grab your feet and stretch the leg up. You can do it with a rope as well if the asana is difficult for you. See that you're keeping your spine straight and inside the body. The weight is towards the leg, and you're lengthening the muscles on the back of the leg. Now slowly come to Matsyendrasana. Stretch your spine once more. Exhale, twist. And inhale, slowly come back to the middle with the chin and bring the chin to one armpit and the other armpit to release the tension at the back of the leg. It's very important to make symmetry between the muscle in the frontal and the back part of the body. So if there is a symmetry in the hip area, in the legs, and in the spine as well, the trunk, then the blood can more freely move inside your body, and there is a better usage of your joint as well. And after, slowly swing the leg to the front, to the left and right, and after come to Gomukhasana, and in half Gomukhasana, inhale, stretch the spine, and exhale, bend forward. If this video sometimes is too slow or too rapid for you, then you can just do the asanas in your own space, at your own space, and after you can stop the video and start again. A mild forward bend. Exhale out all the emotional stress from your hip area. And when you are ready, just slowly come up, release the position, and come to rhombus position. In rhombus position, we want to feel the strength in our ankle and the feet area while keeping the knees wide apart, and try to bring equal consciousness to the front and the back part of your body. And after, slowly come to Malasana, squatting position. In squatting position, it's very important that you feel your heel power. If your heel doesn't reach the floor, then place blanket under the heels. And when you are ready, you can stretch one leg and just feel the power at the back of the leg and the hip area. You can stay with the hands in Namaskar, or you can bring your hands up as well, above your head. And just try to stay in your at your feet and the hip area without the help of the hands. And just be very confident with your legs and the hip. The legs and the hip represents our root chakra and the second chakra, which is the life power. The more strong your hip and your legs, the more life power and creativity you have. And slowly now close the legs. Come to Uttanasana. In Uttanasana, grab your elbows, and a little bit you can swing forth and back and to the left and to the right. You can release your neck and head as well, and let the weight of your head to release the spine muscles. And when you are ready, slowly come up to Tadasana position. From Tadasana, come to Trikonasana leg. Your hip should be parallel with the longer edge of the mat. One foot 90 degree, the other foot 45 degree. Bring the hip back to the middle. Hands on the side, straight. And inhale, feel the grounding with your leg. The knee should point towards the first and the second toe. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, come to Trikonasana. Try to narrow your whole body as you would be between two mirrors. You can place your hands on your calf muscles or on the floor and inhale, slowly come back. Now we will go to Ardha Chandrasana, standing Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon position. And grab a brick. You can do without a brick as well if you don't have it at home. And come slowly to half moon position. Place your hands on the brick. See that you activated all your joints and feel the energy lines inside your body. Feel that your shoulder furthering from your ears. There is power in the trunk, spine inside the body. You can stay in half moon or you can come to half moon bow position and just push your psoas muscle forward. The down leg is very strong and the heels are grounded. And inhale, slowly come back to the middle. With these asanas, we're bringing back symmetry into the muscles. Now let's repeat the asana on the other side as well. Stretch your arms to the side. Inhale, make space in the body. Exhale, ground your body. Inhale, reach up with the crown of the head. And exhale, bend to the side. See that both sides of the trunk remains equally long. See the stretching effect in your hips area, in the tight muscles, and activate the back part of your legs. The sole should be well grounded and push with the sole against your mat. When you are ready, inhale, come back, and exhale, come to half moon position. The supported leg knee can be a little bit bended. Feel your heel power and activate the muscles at the back of the leg. See that you're controlling each and every muscle of your body and activating all your joints. You can stay in this position or you can go to the bow variation. Feel the narrowing effect of this asana. And when you are ready, slowly come back to the middle. Now we will continue with Garudasana with the eagle position. Bend your knees well and after wrap one leg above the other. Bring your hands to the side. You can stay in Namaskar if you need to balance more, and if you feel that you can balance well, then wrap your upper arms around each other as well. Feel that you're grounding with your heel while you engaging the back of the leg so there is no tension in your knees and you're keeping your spine straight. Keep it for a few breaths and when you are ready, release the position. It's very important for the correct posture to bend your knees well when you are going inside the asana. And after bending your knees, one leg wrap around the other, and you can stay in Namaskar with the hands, or you can wrap them together as well. Feel that you squeezing your inner thighs towards each other and your inner upper arm towards each other as well. Bring stability inside the position. Gaze forward, stay stable and grounded. Bring energy into the inner parts of your body. And after after slowly releasing the position. Now bring one leg forward and just a few times make wavy movements, starting from the hip area. Let the wave go inside till the top of your crown and back. And start the movement in the other direction as well. You can do this movement for 3-5 minutes as well, longer than in the video. It's very good not only for the hip joints, for the pelvic floor organs, but also for the spine as well and against menstrual cramps. And now we will come in standing position. In standing position in Upavista Konasana. And in Upavista Konasana, spread both legs wide apart by grounding with the back of the legs, sitting bones grounding, and with an exhale slowly bend forward as far as you can. Try to feel that you make space between your sitting bones. And I'm not keeping long this asana either because of the length of the video, because usually people doesn't like to practice long videos. But when you do this video a few times already, then you will remember the sequence. You can maybe make a draft from this sequence on a paper, and after just practice without the video, paying attention to your to the sign of your whole body. And Upavista Konasana you can keep every day for 2-3 minutes. It has a lot of beneficial effect on the pelvic floor, on the right posture of the hip, and releasing tension in the back of the leg and the hip area. And when you are ready, just slowly we will practice inversions. If you haven't practiced inversion, then you may skip this part of the video and you come immediately to the relaxation. But I highly recommend inversion for everybody, because it's very good for organ prolapse, for the internal organs, and for hormonal health. Here I show you an easier version of headstands, where you place the crown of the head to your mat, and also the hands forward. The two upper arms should be parallel with each other, and bring power inside the inner elbows. And slowly bring your hips up and see that the sitting bones looking to the sky, just in Adho Mukha Svanasana. And after placing one calf and the other comes to your upper arms, you can stay on that position with the leg on your upper arms, or when you are an advanced practitioner, you can come to the full position. If you practice it at home, there should be a wall behind you, and also see that there is no any object. If you fail, then you can hurt yourself around you. Practice for your own responsibility. If you haven't practiced inversion, then first you should practice it with an experienced teacher, and only after at home. And this you can also keep it for 3-5 minutes. But now we will go forward with the Sarvangasana, with the shoulder stand. If headstand is difficult for you, you may only practice shoulder stand, Sarvangasana. Come up to Sarvangasana. If you have difficulty with Sarvangasana, at the other videos I show you how you can practice a modification version with the help of the wall. In Sarvangasana you can do variation. You can keep both legs straight, and after you can bring one leg parallel with the floor, and you can touch the ground with the ball of your feet. It's a mild extension in the hip area while keeping your hip bones even. Feel that both legs are activated and the spine remains straight and supported. And inhale, slowly come back to the middle. And you can do other variation as well, like for example the legs can be in eagle position. Bring energy to the inner part of your thighs. You can repeat it on the other side as well. And inversion, you can also do variation which contributes to hip flexibility, hip strengthening. And what's more important, we do all these asanas to bring flesh blood to the hip area, to move the blood, to feel oxygen, those parts which we want to cure or maintain healthy. And if you do these asanas every day or every second day, even for half an hour in the morning or in the afternoon, you can contribute a lot to your female health. So the key should be regularity. Slowly come to halasana, to plow pose position, and you can come to karnapidasana, knee ear position as well. What's good news, when you practice these asanas regularly, then very soonly you can advance in the asanas and you can bring health inside your body. And after the time of relaxation has arrived, please let for yourself 5-10 minutes to relax after each yoga sequence, because we are working with joints, with muscles, with internal organs. And after effective yoga sequence, we always need at least 5-10 minutes rest to bring back energy, symmetry inside the body, and to regulate the body. If you don't relax after practice, you will feel more tired and more depleted. And now for the next 5-10 minutes, just watch your breath, observe the sensation of your body, and remain in your body.